Peace, what's going on, everybody? Now, I just wanted to make this quick video. I'm just walking around in my neighborhood right now, and I decided to sit down and just wanted to have a brief conversation with y'all about my year-long retrospective of being on YouTube and making videos on YouTube. So essentially, a lot of this started, of course, through Archangel Uriel and, his influence and his energy and the drive that he has to, bring the spirit out into people. And also on that part, a lot of it is, I want to thank Archangel Ariel XYZ for also, because he also plays a major push into this whole, and Honey Heru, Archangel Raphael, she plays a major influence into this as well. All this trinity, these three individuals right here, are basically, my trinity as far as when it comes to influences to making videos on YouTube. As well as in the past, just my, when it comes to the past, before I was even watching Uriel's videos and other people in Ariel XYZ's and Archangel Raphael's videos and the Soul Group in general, I was watching a lot of Ram Hotep 13 Signs astrology. Originally, I was heavily into the 13 sign system because it seemed like, based upon the information I was hearing, that it was the absolute truth. But, after hearing Uriel's explanation and him combining Vedic, Eastern, Western 13 signs with 12 signs, and, how basically the constellations, the names of the constellations don't need to be applied to the spaces in the sky. It's like, if I'm an Aquarius, you would call me an 11th house sun sign, basically like that. And that's a whole deep system, because astrology has been around for a long time. So with astrology being around and being basically the first science of how we map shit out, it's pretty easy to say that that this was one of the first concepts to have layers of programming throughout time, and throughout these millions and billions of years that people have been studying the stars. It's easy to assume that throughout time that different layerings and programs have been developed to confuse people. But I digress. So 13 Signs Astrology was the big push. New Rebel Entertainment, shout out to him. Even shout out to the conscious community and Signetter and everything like that. Shout out to Langston 2092. Shout out to all these people are influences. All these influences are people into my spirit, and how I've developed my consciousness, and how I've developed my awareness of my surroundings, and even getting my own emotional situation in check, being a Cancer moon and a Pisces rising with that Aquarius sun. It's a very interesting situation, being very emotionally driven, but yet expressing it in a very logical way. It's really crazy. I can't even put it in, it's hard to put into words sometimes. But my whole experience with making these videos on the YouTube is, I'm not Uriel. I can't skyrocket fucking power pump videos. And the thing is he has the gift to power pump videos and have all of them still be great quality videos. And what I'm saying, everybody has their own method. Ariel XYZ has his own method. Nothing But Everything Official has his own method. I'm Possible, Deanna Owen, Boogie Oogie Oogie. Everybody has their own. Everybody in the Soul Group has their own way of how they project their energy. That's why Uriel says, no flow snowflake is alike. No cell on your body is exactly molecularly structured the same, basically. And that's just a whole deep thing. No tree branches, is the same, structure, straighter than the other and everything. Some trees lean, some trees are straight, some trees are skinnier than others. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is perfectly aligned. That's why, with 13 Signs Astrology, it seemed like it was, natural, because it wasn't represented as a perfect man-made circle. But at the same time, if you think about it, the way it's a perfect world, but with imperfections. But the perfection had to start from somewhere, and it started with the 360 of this whole sphere of reality, basically, like that. Whole another topic of discussion. But yeah, all these people were influences in my YouTube career. When I started my YouTube channel, I was starting my diet up again. I was getting my diet back up again. And then after that, you know, situation kind of like went into me just eating in a balanced state, whether it's, you know, whatever I eat, it has to be in moderation, whether it's fast food, if I don't have the efficient funds for like certain other resources. But, you know, like I always try to eat what I feel like is best for me. Even if it doesn't seem like it's good, you know, according to what we've learned and everything, and even, you know, and the stuff isn't necessarily good for you, but it's just you have to program everything that you intake, whether you're receiving it, whether you're putting it internally in your body, whether you're projecting it out, you still have to program everything in your reality to where it can fit your spirit. Otherwise, if you don't know how to really program, you're going to get washed away by all the different currents that this world throws at you. So yeah, man, my early videos were, you know, I started off, you know, wanting to share my knowledge. You know, I felt like it seemed like Uriel, Ariel, Raphael, everybody in the soul group, Shonda Raz and everybody, you know what I'm saying, had their own way of doing it, and it worked for them. Everybody, that thing about the soul group is everybody has to be themselves. That's the whole key of this whole, you know, soul group and this soul cloud, is that we all have to stick together and we all have to, you know, be unique, but have a common goal at the same time, which is ascending to the next level. And I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Peace.